No surprise. Look, Trump's intent from the beginning has been to set out to destroy the rules-based global multilateral trading system. The steps he's taking now are just a continuation to do that. He's making significant progress in achieving that goal. He's got $200 billion going on tariffs now. The Chinese said they're going to retaliate with $60 billion. Then he said, when you do that, I'm going to put on another $267 billion. So this is just the continuation of all the tariffs that are coming. And he's going to say, we're not even going to negotiate with you. We're going to give you no reason for you to want to negotiate with us because there's no solution to this problem besides destroying the system we have.
So how do you think this is being read within the administration? And do you see this as a major setback for the president?
No, the President of the United States, this is a major accomplishment for him. I mean, the Chinese have tried to appease the U.S., right? They said, we're going to do some deals, we're going to buy more soybeans, we're going to buy more airplanes, we're going to bring the trade deficit down. The U.S. said, that's not good enough. Then, what is China supposed to do now? It's not going to change its entire industrial complex. It's not going to change Made in China 2025. And it can only go tit for tat on tariffs so far. So I think what the Chinese are going to do is say, we're not going to negotiate. Let's put tariffs on to as much as we can, and let's see if the political pressure builds on the U.S. to cave.
Okay, but they don't really have much more room to move. As you mentioned, they've already announced significant measures, and there's not much scope for them to do much more. So what do you think Beijing's next move could be, considering they can't essentially raise those tariffs? Is it going to be more non-tariff measures and perhaps hitting back at the U.S. in another way?
No, that's exactly right. I mean, the Chinese have a history of using non-tariff measures when they don't like what's happening in the trading system or otherwise. I mean, you look at the reaction to South Korean companies after the THAAD missile systems went in. You look at what happened to the Philippines after they didn't like what was going on in the South China Sea, what China didn't like was going on in the South China Sea. U.S. businesses are very concerned that there can be non-tariff measures. It can be a slow walking of licenses. It could be an increase of inspections. There's any number of measures the Chinese can take against U.S. businesses. Now, that will hurt China as well. So we haven't really seen that happen yet. So I think the Chinese playbook is, let's see what happens in the midterms. Let's see if the political pressure goes up as the tariffs really kick in, and then maybe the U.S. will negotiate with us. But right now, I don't see any negotiations on either side.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.